pretend you work at Firewatch and we're gonna catch those goddamn teenagers.
Well, hey, Rocky, how's it going today?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot better when we catch those skanks.
Yeah.
What does she have?
Bash their heads in, Rocky.
Uh-oh.
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
We're starting this episode
Whoa.
off with this.
How old was she?
Oh, no.
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
We were scared shitless. We went straight to the doctor after her first spell or whatever. They diagnosed her, and we were both just very scared. Can't really tell when Julia is scared. She just gets quiet. She was very quiet.
Oh, man.
Wow, Rocky, that was deep.
Oh.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
I don't see a trail out here.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Yeah, fucking flapjack.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
A flapjack?
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's
my God.
beautiful.
Oh,
No!
sorry, Rocky. Oh, wait, you know what? Here we
Yeah.
go.
I
Okay.
see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right.
Okay.
If you hike towards
So if
5 Mile Creek,
you
that
were
should put
going
you
to
in the
scare the
neighborhood.
shit out of some teens.
Keep an eye
Yeah?
on that
How
smoke
would you
plume.
do it?
Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Let's
Will do.
see. The woods, teens.
Within legal, like, don't break the law.
Now, what would it scare the shit? What would scare the shit out of me if I was to come back to my? That's legal. Obviously, I wouldn't want to cause harm to any animals.
Oh, you and I totally went different directions. I was like, my first thought was like, flay an animal, leave it on,
Oh yeah,
leave it in their
flaying
camp.
an animal or something, and like, I don't know, making little clothes out of their clothes and putting it on the flayed squirrel or something,
Jesus.
and then like having it pose like the newspaper or the sunglasses or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that would scare the fuck out of me. You took it so much. I was like, I'm gonna kill a deer and leave it in their camp. You're like, I'm gonna kill a deer and then I'm gonna sacrifice it to Odin, put little clothes of them on them, and make little
Pretty much.
squirrel voodoo dolls.
I would just like, okay, figure out how many campers there are, kill that many squirrels, stretch that many skins over like some of their rolled socks, and then like put them on each of their sleeping bag spots, and then have just leave in the squirrel's blood. But
Could you
obviously, I would
imagine-
never do that because
Could
I
you
would never want to
imagine-
hurt an animal like that.
Could you imagine getting back to your camp though, camping in the woods, like fucking with some guy because he annoyed you, and then coming back to your, and there's like little dead squirrel voodoo dolls of you,
Exactly.
like you and all your friends sitting in a circle. I would shit myself. I would legitimately think that my life was gonna be over that night.
I would probably start screaming. Like whoever did it is probably watching you.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no way if
So,
someone would set
how'd you
that
meet?
up. There's no way they would never just go back and
Oh no,
watch
I'd
you.
have to see it.
If I did that, I'd want to see the reaction.
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I stumbled over and told her she was pretty, and that was it.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
And brave. Good job, brave drunk. I met my wife because, I don't know, my parents always told me not to talk to strangers on the internet, so I married one. There you go.
Nice. Me too. What's interesting is I always forget that we met online. Like,
Yeah.
it just, because for me it was a short period because we lived in the same town. So it was like, we met online and then 2 months later we were together. And that 2 months of online, I forget about it all the time. And so when people ask me all the time, like, how did you two meet? I always forget that, like, well, we met online.
Yeah. It was actually a while before me and Sue met each other in person. But definitely worth it. We didn't really push too hard to meet until, I wouldn't say we didn't push too hard. We were saving up money and we wanted to save up for like big trip, like a big thing. But when I was told I might have bleeding on my brain, I was just like, the first thing I thought was, you know, I have to see Sue before I die. You know, if I die, I want to be with her. So that's when I was just like, now, gotta make arrangements now to see her.
I'm glad that you're okay now.
Yeah.
Well, but like that, it's funny because you've talked to me about that situation, but never once have I thought about like the ramifications of like, oh, I need to do this before I die, because I haven't had a situation in my life, like anything that's happened that was life-threatening in my life. It's usually like a car accident, something where I don't have any thought process before it happens. It just happens. I can't imagine having something like to think like, oh shit, what do I need to do before I die? That's scary.
Yeah, it was definitely scary. Probably the scariest moment of my life. Because it's just like, all right, well, now that you're like 23, hope you had a good life. It hasn't even begun.
Which direction is the smoke? Can you still see
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her.
Maybe I'll go visit. I don't know.
Well, why not?
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh,
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
I like Delilah.
Yeah.
This whole playthrough, like, I really liked her. I felt like the writing that they did for her, I felt the way that these two interact, I felt was very real.
Seems pretty real. Her voice also sounds so familiar, gotta say. I can't quite place it.
You know me. Now I must
I gotta
find
look it
out.
up. Yeah, I was like,
Oh, I'm
I was
looking it up
waiting
right
for it. I was like, I'll pause here, see if he does anything. Yeah, I knew
This
you
is the beautiful part of me and to watch you play a game.
Yeah.
Is I am not restricted to the keyboard.
That's true. Yeah, when it comes to visiting family, like, I know some patients that I looked after who, like, one of the only people that they would ever respond to, or at least that they would be able to recognize, was their spouse. Not necessarily totally harmful that she's been separated from him if he wasn't taking good care of her, but it would probably improve her mood for him to be around.
So,
her
want to
life.
know why her voice might sound a little familiar?
Sure.
She is from World of Warcraft, The Last of Us, Half-Life, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Remnant, Crash Bandicoot, Ancient Evil, Fallout 76, Spyro, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, Spider-Man, Destiny 2, Dishonored, XCOM 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Dishonored 2, Mafia 3, Ghostbusters, the video game,
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
Fallout 4,
Wow.
More than none, unfortunately. With
Batman
most of them being
Arkham
in
Knight,
this area.
Halo 5,
Thoroughfare because it's
holy
so
shit,
remote.
Heroes of the Storm.
Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It
Wow.
just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day
That's a
you were
lot.
talking to the
Smite.
Goodwins and,
And
then
Smite.
the next you weren't.
And
And
Smite.
Grand Theft
Goodwin
Auto.
didn't get mauled by
And
a
Aliens
bear or
Colonial Marines.
Okay, okay,
The list
okay,
just
yeah.
keeps going. I'm like still, I'm waiting for the
Dragged his son out
end
to do a
to
job.
say,
She's
okay,
the video
Realized
game
it was a
lady,
bad
I
idea.
guess.
I found the end. I found the end. And it was.
I wasn't
World-
able to
World-
hear whatever she said.
Sorry.
PTSD. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I
World
don't
of
know.
Warcraft 2004.
He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Point made.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think
Being in
that's
Isaac
where I
would be
am.
So cool.
I
Those
think it would
trees
be.
are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
I have found the stream.
I wonder how much these Firewatch stations pay out. Like, I wonder if this was like a decent, because it's a lot. Like, if you have an established career or a job, like most people can't just take 3 months in the summer. Like, what, like teachers? Maybe
It's a really
would be
nice
able to do
waterfall
this
down
job.
here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet
Or
they're
someone
nearby.
who doesn't have a job, it's just extra income.
Yeah. Beer can.
Found one of their empties. Guess we're on the right track.
Roger that.
He was talking about being a tree planter in Canada for a little bit. Apparently it's extremely hard work, but it pays well.
I'm sure that's awesome. I would not want to plant trees for a living as a career.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was
No
torn from
fault if anyone
something.
wants to.
I think
Strange.
good bang.
I'll keep looking around.
Like it's like 50,000 for 3 months of work.
What?
Yeah, it's a pretty coveted job. I don't know if I'm over exaggerating or under exaggerating, but in those 3 or 4 months, you can make a lot of money.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
It seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. Ah, found
Hey,
my
you found your
sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like
Guess I'm leaving them. This is a tiny tent.
their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking.
Good to be.
I like it. That was a good photo.
Thanks,
Look at you,
man.
Mr. Photographer.
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Won't let me. Come.
Burn
Say,
them.
You're psycho. What the fuck?
Dear Psycho, I
This
hope
was
you're
sweet.
fucking happy. We're leaving and we're going to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably
Wow.
mental fucking axe murderer and are so going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks, dick. Heart.
Oh, we definitely didn't steal the panties.
We did not,
Oh,
nor
they're
did we
gone for sure.
tear
How
up
can
their
you tell?
fucking.
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
I didn't. Of course I didn't. I just threw their stereo in the lake.
Yeah, I really wish you wouldn't have done that.
I
This
felt good.
is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's
It's,
still.
it's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods.
destruction
It
of
could
someone
be
else's
other
property, though.
campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
not like they know what you look like, though. Like,
No,
all
a
you'd
little
have to
bit what it
do.
looked like.
Yeah, but if the police showed up at your camp tower in 1981, whenever this was, you'd just be like, oh, no, yeah, I saw some weird guy with a flashlight out here the other day. And the police would be like, all right, thank you for your service and keeping the forest safe.
Yeah, pretty much. There's also beer cans all over these woods.
Yeah, be like, those
Hey,
fucking
Henry,
chicks
Yeah.
littered all over the place.
what do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Do you know Rolly Fingers? Who is
Isn't that
Rolly
hard?
Fingers?
I have no clue.
Unless you just don't
No
want to
clue.
answer.
Do you know Raleigh Fingers? He pitched for the A's.
Rolly Fingers.
No.
Well, I'm the spitting image of him.
Oh, wait,
Oh
is he the guy
my
with
gosh.
the snidely whiplash thing going on from the 70s? Oh, my dad loved him.
Yeah, that's
He
him.
has
That
the most
mustache.
awesome mustache.
Now you have my attention.
He has the typical, like,
Okay.
evil, twisty, curly mustache.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see.
Gives her
In
a
my
good
scope,
start.
I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if
Wow.
not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
You bet.
How
Alrighty.
cosmopolitan. I didn't realize Boulder was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
Chic chic.
Good to know, dear, yes. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I
Perfect for
see?
sitting on.
Ayo!
Thin mustache and
I know
long
it's not
scar.
easy.
Well, I have a thin mustache, real thin mustache. I got a long scar, goes down across my eye and down my cheek.
And you only wear tuxes.
Yeah.
Are you a freaking Bond villain?
I was about to say, you sound like a
I
Bond
get up to
villain.
some stuff, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
you're taking this very seriously.
I'm not.
I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes. Tell me.
Tired. Really?
I feel like he would have tired eyes.
They look tired, I think.
I
Oh
would.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, you hit a certain
Just through all
age and
the
you just
exhaustion and everything that was going on in
you
this
think you're a younger
relationship.
person who just looks tired all the time.
Speak for yourself, mister.
But I guess that's getting old.
Well, some people might see distinguished.
I like
Okay,
it.
got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what
Oh.
you need?
The other day,
Absolutely.
I looked in the mirror, and I just saw ever so slightly wrinkle lines around my eyes.
Okay. You're old. You're so old.
I was shook, Tony. I was shook.
so
As the kids
old.
say.
So old and gross. Ew. Away from me.
I hashtag yeeted my phone out of anger.
Eat.
Yeet.
I don't even really have a direction on what to do right now, so I'm just gonna run.
Yeetus the penis.
Ew. Dude.
No, that's not.
I don't need a
did you
word
ever-
named Petus. What's up?
Have you ever seen the movie? What was it? Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century.
Yes.
It was. She always went, "Cetus the penis."
Oh my
Like it was like
goodness.
her catchphrase, and so ever since yeet became a thing, I'm always like, "Yeetus the penis."
Dude. I have seen that movie once.
It's a good movie. It has Raven Simone in it. She's the best friend. I'm pretty sure she's like 13 in it.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love Xenon. Xenon was dope.
At least someone thinks so. I don't know. I never really dealt with it.
I don't know a lot of people who have, but if you're out
I
there,
saw it once.
you have Disney Plus. Xenon. Like, what are you doing with your life? Xenon.
Get a couple more boards. Gotta fix up my window.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Oh my god, I wish I could run up steps like this.
I mean, you could, but you'd
I would fall on my ass. That's what I would
until your
do.
thighs gave out.
Immediately? See how many skips how many steps he's skipping?
He's powerful.
I
He
would
picks
go
up
for,
cement.
I would totally board up over the hole first just to make sure it was covered.
I got that window all
Oh,
patched
yeah.
up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task and I'll give it to you.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
You know,
Actually,
I'm gonna hike around for a while before I really put my nose to the grindstone.
Oh, yeah, you do that.
Okay, now I'm ready. Let's get to work.
How were those precious few seconds of jobless freedom?
oh no, she knew it was only a couple seconds. She's not a robot.
Now get to work.
Oh, all right, day 9.
Got a whole summer to get through, Becco.
Went from 3 to 9. Oh, it is red. There are sandwiches.
Hello, Henry. Having a nice afternoon?
He transported to Mars.
I was.
Not too bad. I could get used to it out here.
That's nice. Look, I called with bad news.
Oh.
2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do anything to them.
Except destroyed their stuff.
Just their stereo.
Don't get defensive. Look, it's not gonna be an issue.
I would be scared of her.
I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Man.
Me neither.
All right, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset.
Man.
I can't
would
believe you
suck.
fucking wrecked their stereo, bro.
Leave it, man. Bottom of the lake now.
Fuck
Henry,
those two missing girls.
Henry,
and
wake
the
up.
stereo.
I just wonder about the guy.
get out of bed and pick up the radio.
Hey, I'm in. Hello.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
What?
I assume he's dreaming right now.
Hi, Jules.
Oh, you sound tired.
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Sure.
Bye, baby.
Oh, man.
That would suck to have a dream like that. I've had a dream like that once in my life, where I thought it was so real and it was someone that I missed. And when I saw, like, when I woke up and it wasn't real, oh god, it was fucking devastating.
I've had one of those dreams as well.
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair? Anyway, when you find a supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be
Fuck those
loads of
people.
good stuff, though. Beans,
Jeez.
This
prunes,
is just for me.
jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it. She'd be
That
great at this
is a
job if she
full
didn't need
prune.
wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
I don't know. I'd imagine it'd be around the size of a date.
Okay.
So, like,
Oh.
2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night. You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
I shouldn't be out here.
Yes, you should.
No, I just ran away from my problems.
No, you didn't. We all fuck up. Look. So, a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. Ugh, he's incredible, caring,
Javier.
sexy as hell. He
Fiddly.
was a driller down in Casper. We dated for almost 5 years. I was
Wow,
working
that's
with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Walls was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose.
Sounds great.
Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here. I lied and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. I've just lied about it for over 10 years. And, for some reason, I wanted you to know. I figured you've told me so much about you, so, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
Can you imagine holding onto a lie like that for 10 years?
All right, I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
I haven't held on
do
to
you
a
think
lie
I
for that
am?
long, but I did withhold a truth for a long period of time.
Withholding a truth can be just as exhausting.
It was extremely exhausting, and it wasn't actually something I needed to hold on to. Oh my
You've
god.
got a front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer.
Man.
And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them. But why don't you do the honors?
Roxanne it is. What about Delilah? Subject fire. the
No
big
ideas,
fire.
huh?
Delilah's a nice name.
No, you big dummy.
I was kidding.
No, you were not. You're sweet, but we can't call it the Delilah Fire.
Okay, what then?
How about my middle name, June?
The June fire. Even though it's July.
I like it.
Their charisma.
So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. You'd like
Wow.
it there.
Sounds great. I'm sure.
I'm sure I would. Sounds pretty great.
It is. Are you looking at the fire?
No,
No.
I'm not.
You should. Let me know when you are.
Okay, I'm looking at it again.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because I do. I'm not crazy. I mean, we've had such a good time, right?
Not to ruin the mood, but I am deeply craving a shitty pizza Lunchable.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I
Just
talk to
saying.
you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Not in the same way.
So much for this
And
ambiance.
I know you're not
Yeah.
really available, but I want you to know, well, maybe it'd be nice to get together at the end of the summer. Look, we don't have to plan or even talk about it. I'm just having the thought. I wish I was over there.
But mistake.
It'd be nice to be near somebody. We
Yeah.
could talk without these radios. We could, you know.
Mistake right.
It'd be nice to be close to someone.
You and I went down very different.
Why don't we both
routes.
just go watch this
Yeah,
fire
okay.
and try to imagine all the
Playthrough so
old
far.
dead things it's burning away?
I never broke someone's fucking stereo.
I broke the
On
stereo.
that note, we'll see you guys next episode.
Alright, see you guys soon.
It's not a game like Sonic where if someone doesn't hear a line, it's not gonna, devastate people.
I'll have you know every detail of Sonic has been perfectly thought out and placed exactly where it's supposed to be.
Is this Loom Patrol or is this game theory?